Hey viewers, and welcome to this week's episode of
Media Takeover.
Let's see what all the gossip is about this week.
So recently, 21 Savage was arrested by ICE in Atlanta during Super Bowl weekend for apparently overstaying his 10-year visa. 21 Savage is originally from the UK and came to the US at age 7 in 2005. Why do y'all think ICE came now just to approach the situation?
Okay, so honestly, I don't have an actual thing on why he did it, but I feel like maybe he alerted them or something. He could have broke the law.
I'm still thinking, well, out of all places, the UK he's from, I thought he'd be somewhere else at least, but the UK.
Well, I actually think it's because he recently spoke out about immigration, so it kind of just made more attention go towards him. Yeah.
And I just feel like, now he's doing so much stuff for the community, so it's like they're noticing him more, and like what she said, that he spoke about immigration. So now I feel like the spotlight is really on him now that he's doing all of these positive things for the community.
Yeah, which would make sense. Speaking of 21 Savage, when Demi Lovato made some comments, people came to attack her about her previous drug abuse. Then Tommy Lauren made a joke, and Nicki Minaj tweeted at Tommy and said, "Your obsession with our culture is scary, to say the least. I hate giving you the attention you so desperately crave." Laughing at people getting deported as if your ancestors discovered America. Are you Native American, you clown? How do y'all feel about this situation?
I don't think deportation is anything to joke with, because that's a real serious situation, and that's people's lives. So I don't think, if you don't have nothing to help the situation or say anything to help the situation, I don't feel like you should make jokes about it or anything like that.
Yeah, cause at the end of the day, it's he got a family, he got 3 kids and his mom and everything. He got to worry about them and how, if he can really get deported, how they gonna all go and get to the UK, or how they really gonna live at and all that.
And I feel like, at this time, Donald Trump's president, so deportation and immigration laws are nothing to be playing about. It's serious. He's trying to get immigrants out of here.
Okay, I know deportation is a serious thing. I do agree with that 100%, but I don't agree with people coming at Demi like that, because she did tweet something, but she really wasn't making fun of him. It was more of her coming at the Super Bowl if you really look at her tweet. But then again, I do understand where people are coming from.
Speaking of Nicki Minaj, DJ Envy admitted to blackballing Nicki Minaj's music. What are your thoughts on him not playing her music? How do y'all feel about it? She got into an incident with DJ Self. He's a DJ from New York, and she spoke about his roster. So I guess because they're affiliated from New York, how that ties into he feels like he's his brother. So his beef was his beef, and I guess he really just stopped playing Nicki's music.
That's petty.
Well, yeah, and I think that's his personal opinion, his personal feelings towards Nicki Minaj. I don't think he can just blackball her from radio altogether. So.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if it's his station, what are you gonna do about it?
True.
But I did listen to her 2 new songs, and I would say they could be bops, I guess.
What, Barbie Dream and Barbie Gone Bad?
Yeah.
Or Barbie Drip and Barbie Gone Bad?
I don't know how I feel about it. I just feel like it's not the same old Nicki. Old Nicki was fire, but now it just seems like she's trying too hard to me.
You feel like she's getting old, or she just keep rapping the same, she's not switching. It's she's not switching something up or making something different.
Yeah.
I feel like she was petty for that one song Going Bad. She did that out of pettiness because Drake and me, her I guess brother and her ex did a song together.
Yeah, that was kind of petty.
Honestly, I think Nicki Minaj is just a petty person in general, and that's what I don't agree with about her, but a lot of people are petty, so.
And you know how bitter exes be. I'm not saying she's bitter because I love Nicki, but females tend to be bitter about, males that, they linked up with before, and, they hanging out and they're doing good things. So, it could be a bitter thing, she's just upset.
Yeah, Nicki's a big upset.
In the midst of his rap beef with New York City rapper Don Q, Tory Lanez brings Love and Hip Hop star Dream Doll into the feud. In the song, Tory brags about his sexual relations with Dream Doll, which calls her to make a diss record of her own. Do you guys think it's bad for men to pillow talk or mention names?
So I think it's bad, but then again, females do it too. I don't believe in that whole kissing and telling thing, but like I said, females do the same thing too. So I don't know who did what to who first, but somebody was triggered.
I feel I don't know, as a man, you shouldn't be going out, running your mouth about what happens in the bedroom. You feel me? That's just it's what happens in closed doors should stay behind closed doors.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like that's your business, and what happened between you and that person, that's what y'all do. You don't need to put it on a record. People didn't need to know that.
Yeah, I agree. Like, that goes back to what you were saying. Like, you're a man. So it's like, how would you feel if somebody did that to your mom, your sister, your
Right.
aunt? And it's like, wow, like, what was the motive? Like, dropping names because you slept with a female, that's like clown stuff. Like, you won't do that. Like, you're not supposed to at all.
That's a good way to look at it.
No, for real, like, it really is. You don't name drop male, female. I think that's like so corny to name drop who you was messing with. Like,
I think it's for like the attention or just to say just to get credit for doing it.
but still, that don't make nobody want to like mess with you. Like, that's corny. Like,
Well,
they're looking
yeah.
at it like, oh, you're name dropping. Like, oh, let me stay away from him. Like, she's name dropping. Let me stay away from her. So it's like, what was you getting at with the whole name dropping?
But the way this industry is, people still gonna go to that person just
And
because.
that's true as well. That's definitely true. But for me, I don't think it's a good look at all.
I think his reason for name dropping Dream Doll's name is because he was actually coming at Don Q. It wasn't like he was coming at Dream Doll specifically. It was just he was trying to say. Basically, what he said in the rap was Don Q had to spin the bag to, I guess, have sexual relations with Dream Doll. Meanwhile, he didn't. So that was his whole reason for saying that. Not like he wanted to just put Dream Doll on blast. But you are right. It is wrong to do it, period.
But I still feel like, even with your, like, I get what you're saying, like, with the lyrics and stuff. I still just feel like, what was the purpose of mentioning, oh, you had to spin a bag to get with Dream Doll? Like, what was you getting at with that? Like, that's corny, and it just makes you look like a clown. At the end of the day, even if you did have to spin a bag, you didn't have to spin a bag, so why should you care? Like, it don't pertain to you. You're not making money off of it. So that's how I feel about it.
I can see how you feel like you supposed to be beefing with Don Q. Then it's gonna bring my name into it. That's how I think she was feeling like, damn, like.
I just feel like if he's coming at Don Q, why? Like you said, why he had to bring her up for? Like, you know what I mean? The issue is with him, not her.
In other news, Cardi B turns down the Super Bowl halftime show, but still participated in Super Bowl related events. What's your thoughts on that?
I thought that was corny because I feel like her purpose behind not performing at the Super Bowl should have been her purpose for not performing at any Super Bowl related events. Because it's like, if you're going to stand for something, stand for it all the way, not just like, say I'm just not going to do the Super Bowl because I'm going to look bad if I do the Super Bowl. Like, just don't participate at all.
I feel like money was involved in it. If she, I think the reason she didn't keep to her work, it was like a bag behind it or something like that.
So you're saying, wait, you think she didn't do the Super Bowl because money-wise? Or?
No, she did related things because there was money involved in it.
Yeah, I see that. I see where it comes from with that.
She does have a daughter. Like she said, she needs cheese for her egg. But at the end of the day, I do get what y'all are saying. Like, if you're going to stand for something, stand for it all the way. Because at the end of the day, we're all looking at it as if we thought the NFL was canceled. So these black people that we're looking up to, these celebrities and these music people, y'all are protesting that y'all don't want to be involved in nothing the NFL is doing. So it's like, you posting up on social media at like after parties and you're participating in this, it's not a good look because it's like, dang, just forget about the black people and Colin Kaepernick and what he's standing for and what he's fighting for, like,
Yeah, I see where you're coming from with that too. But that being said, she also did the Pepsi commercial too, though. Do you think like?
Oh yeah, she wasn't.
Yeah, she did the Pepsi commercial. But I feel like when you do a Pepsi commercial, that just goes to show you're big, like you're known.
Cause then Beyonce do a Pepsi commercial, like Nicki Minaj, Lady Gaga, didn't they do like Pepsi commercials? So I feel like it's a good look for her. It's a Super Bowl event, the commercials be lit, but still at the end of the day, it wasn't, at this time.
Wrong timing.
Yeah, wrong timing, that wasn't it. Like, it's not a wave.
Well, that's all we have today for Media Takeover. Make sure to watch us next week to keep up with all of the latest gossip. We'll see you next time.
Bye.